Hello everybody, my name is Bling and today we have more Warframe. Today we will be taking a look at the Corinth with the Riven mod. Now most consider the Corinth to be a relatively mid-tier weapon, maybe a bit above mid-tier, but we're going to use a Riven and see if we can make it a bit better. So without further ado, looking at the build, it's pretty basic stuff here, what you would run on any sort of crit based shotgun. You have some utility from chill and reload, you can put whatever you want here though. As far as the Riven itself goes, it's relatively simple, pretty boring actually. Plus crit damage, plus damage, pretty much what you would want on any sort of crit based weapon. I do have projectile flight speed, which isn't really all that useful, mainly because on a pellet based shotgun you want to be hitting the enemy with all of your pellets. So even though you can be further away without the damage fall off affecting your weapon, you still can't be so far away that you can't hit the enemy with all your pellets. So the projectile flight speed can be cool, but overall it's not entirely that useful. But what we're going to do, we're going to test this without the Riven mod against some corrupted bombard, starting out with a plus radiation build, because bombards are 3 times weak to radiation damage. So we're running a blaze. Blaze increases our raw damage by a little bit as well as our radiation damage by a little bit. So we will see how this compares to the Riven. So let's see what this can do. So on the headshot, 2 shots, pretty easy. Not a problem. Not bad at all. Now let's see what we can do with the Riven. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it for you. It's not that much of a difference. At least with this sort of build, or sort of like enemy specific build. Yeah, that looks right. Alright. Aim at the head, and still 2 shots. If you get lucky like that, get like a whole bunch of crits, then you can get 1 shot. But that's only if you're lucky. Like I said, or not like I said, but you know, with pellet based shotguns, if you don't have 100% status or 100% crit, it's just going to be very inconsistent. That's just kind of how it is. But unfortunate, but there's nothing you can really do about it on this weapon, because you can't really get 100% status or 100% crit, or not to my knowledge anyway. You probably have to use a Riven to get 100% crit, or maybe like some arcanes or a cavat, something like that. But yeah, didn't do too bad there. Rather nice actually. So let's try corrosive against some heavy gunners real quick. Simulate. Alrighty. So 3 shots pretty consistently. On headshot too. But it's kind of like if you're running a shotgun on a frame in like 43 level content, because that's the level 105 is definitely 43 level. You're probably running like a pretty tanky frame like Oberon or an Aros, Nidus, so on and so forth. So you can probably afford to get so close to your enemy to shoot him in the head. But like you saw there, if you get lucky, you can 2-shot him with enough crits like that right there. So yeah, not that bad. Now finally we will test a gas build against the Corpus. Really not even worth doing this because the Corpus have such low health. Oops, let me do that. The Corpus have such low health. So it's actually relatively trivial for this setup to kill them. We will test it anyway. Now ideally you will want multi-shot on your Riven for any sort of pellet based shotgun. Multi-shot would be great for a pellet based shotgun. Unfortunately I only have crit and damage, but as you can see it's still fun for like a lot of the content in this game so far anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. The Corinth is a really cool weapon. I really like its design. I really like how it feels. Speaking of that, we should talk about the secondary fire. Now this actually hinders the secondary fire because it makes it so it takes even longer, or rather it flies further before exploding, because you cannot manually detonate this. It detonates on its own. So like on smaller tile sets, or really even most tile sets, you have to be really far away from like a group of enemies to hit them with this. Maybe in open world or something like that, or a very large tile set, you can make good use of it because you can just do it from further away. But overall, I think it's a bit of a nerf to the secondary fire, considering you just can't use it as much. But yeah, other than that, the Riven is pretty decent. Like I said earlier, if you could get multi-shot, that would be ideal. But I personally did not. I might roll it some more. Maybe I'll get multi-shot as well as some other stats that I enjoy. But yeah, hopefully this video makes you take a look at your own Corinth. Maybe you want to roll a Riven for it. Hopefully get something pretty decent, so you can start using your Corinth more. Because like I said, it's a really cool weapon. Really like the way it feels, really like the way it sounds, and really like the way it looks. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.